Alright, let's get back into growing up. I was saying, it's $30 for defrosted fish. Don't judge it by the look, the worst is ahead. Like... You're retrieving your book from your locker, Whit. Are you, like, friends with Emo Boy now? Huh? The one who's always scribbling weird stuff in his weirdo book. Emo Boy. Nathan. Are you friends with him? I don't know, maybe. We talked a bit. Why do you care? I, like, don't? I just want to make sure you didn't, like, catch anything from him. I could be catching something from you right now. Leave me alone. I'm being nice, warning you. Nathan is weird. He never talks to anyone, and I don't blame him. I'm talking to you right now, and it sucks. Oh my god, you are so friends with him. Nathan has done nothing to you. What if he's quiet? Is that bad? Leave him alone. The girl looks at you, stunned, shocked, before turning away. She walked away, your stomach sinks. Nathan was by his locker the whole time. Oh no, you, hurt her? Yeah. You know, you should ignore her. I do. I ignore most people at this stupid school. I heard you, though. What you said. Sorry, you probably don't need me to. No one's ever stuck up for me like that before. So thanks. Probably gonna backfire for you, though. You shouldn't hang around me. Or you could think about it, you blurt out the words, Nathan, I love you. They have a seat for me at lunch tomorrow. Maybe you could show me some of your poems. Well, that's not happening. Nathan's steady stare is a bit disarming, but you've taken a stance. Okay. Oh, okay, you can sit with me. But they say I'm weird. Dude, I'm like 11 years old, I'm a super genius, and I can't read. You are not the weirdest one at this school, I assure you. As you come home, stop slouching. Can you just stop hassling me? Even if you don't care about your back, good posture makes a good impression. People care about how you look and the impression you give off, you know. I asked you to stop hassling me. You rush off to your room. I gotta raise my charm. I don't know how to raise charm. I've also gotta change my mental health. If you just could change your mental health, could ye? Let's see, of all the different things I can do entertainment-wise, what is the thing I get the most bang for my buck out of? Building models. Models are board games. Or blanket forts. Is there a place where I can build models? No. Oh. But I can do computer repair at the arcade. I can get 3 levels of computer repair there. Part of my action points. I can watch some cartoons. And then, since I've already got 3 levels of computer repair, we need to do 1 here. Then I could do 3 building models and wrap that up. There we go. Plus 90 to my intelligence. Wow, first try. How did you get your hand in there? I've actually never understood how building ships in a bottle works. It's science class again. Psst. You hear her. Again. Honestly, let's be honest. This is science class. This is beneath us. We're fine goofing off. Psst, back. Psst, psst. Psst, 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 psst. The teacher gets annoyed and starts staring at you. You both snap your heads foremost and pretending to pay attention. Do you always talk so much during class? Yeah. Talking is the only thing that's any fun to do. What about acting when it doesn't involve talking? Ugh, that's the worst. Let's catch a play sometime. The community theater does some great stuff. Hey, Matilde. You're at 160p earlier. I thought the kid was a middle-aged man. Most kids are secretly middle-aged men. This is a true fact. About 85% of all youth in America and around the world are actually secretly middle-aged adults pretending to be kids in order to catch other middle-aged adults pretending to be kids. There's actually hardly any actual kids left in the world. It's actually a real problem in terms of population growth. Yeah, sure, I'll go see a play. Sounds like fun. I know, right? New skills available. The internet. So I learned how to program and repair computers before I learned how to use the internet. Sounds like Among Us with extra steps. Oh, now I'm getting a mental image of that. I'm kind of loving it. Didn't we have a thing to... Oh yeah, we have to raise our charm. Oh, no wonder I keep going for the hearts. Charm is the star. You wonder where you used your brain points growing up? let's see, where would I put mine? I think mine would have been in intelligence and imagination, maybe a little bit in empathy. Definitely not physique, definitely not memory, and heck no, not in charm. Definitely not something useful. So maybe like empathy? You put yours in heart? Which, I mean, don't get me wrong, is great as a social skill, but I don't know if it's really going to do much for you career-wise. I'm at 174 of 200 that I need for the... Charmed goal. There. Oh, there's no way I'm going to make it to anything useful. Give me some extra brain bubbles. No! Yes! Alright, I think that's all we can do there. Really, it requires 3,000 intelligence to learn the internet? That is not my experience on the internet. I'm just gonna say that. I don't know if these skills count as preparedness for my exams. Anything I could learn how to do, like babysit? I don't really want to do the babysitting. I kind of need to get my mental health up. It's dangerously low to falling out of neutral. Parents should arrange slots with your teachers in advance, and the bell rings. Freedom at last. The class erupts into sound. One pupil is entirely silent, though, staring out the window. Mr. Pryor. Nathan Pryor. Yeah. I'm still waiting on a note from your parents. They're not coming. Parents' Day is mandatory, Nathan. What BS is that? Well, then why do you need a note from them if it's mandatory? As the class files out, Nathan angrily stuffs his book into his bag. Whatever. You tell them then. Yeah. Yeah, actually, they should tell them that if it's mandatory. What? By the time you've looked up again from your own bag, Nathan is gone. The one book has fallen out of his bag. It's his notebook. Take the notebook. You pop the notebook in your bag. Hopefully you can give it back to him. You catch up to Nathan as he enters the park. As you get closer, you see that he's throwing stones in the fountain. Hey, Nathan! Why are you everywhere? What do you want? I just put it together! I'm Sonic and he's Shadow the Hedgehog. Every time you talk, you just make me want to hit you more. Are you okay? Why do you care? Because we're friends. Friends? I have no idea why you'd want to be friends with me. Just going to a carnival. The carnival's nearby, right? Want to check it out? Nathan shrugs. He doesn't say no. You get the keen sense he's not keen either. Guess. You walk around the carnival for a while. You notice a couple kids winning prizes at the shooting gallery. Have you ever tried? Are we going to give the Shadow the Hedgehog kid a gun? This is perfect. No, I don't think I'd be any good at it. How do you know if you don't try that? I'm just not good at things. Not since Maria. Nathan looks sad. Maybe this isn't helping. What about writing? What about it? Oh, your notebook. Nathan's head whips around to look at you. You have it? You reach into your bag to see his face light up as he sees what's in there. I think it fell off your desk, and so give it. Nathan grabs the book, relief all over his face. You're such a lifesaver. I thought I left it at school. You watch Nathan flick through the pages as if to check everything was still there. I didn't check it, if you're wondering. I'm just relieved to have it back. Thanks, Frankyrian. Your parents are waiting for you when they come home. They have a dour look on their faces. Kiddo, we need to talk. Yes, we need to. We've both been feeling like we're losing touch. We miss you. We're thinking we should set up a more steady family night. We'll eat proper sit-down dinners and you can introduce us to your hobbies. Sounds great, huh? Hanging out with your parents is totally lame. We spend plenty of time together. Yeah. Perhaps we do, kiddo. Perhaps we do. Still, it'd be nice. You shut your door to room. They don't bother you after that. Ghostwater Walk Park. And the Fantasy Carnival. New expectation. Perform basic ingredients 10 times. Let's see here. Let's look at the map. Is there a place I could do basic? I like how we don't spend enough time together means going to the diner and doing the basic ingredients task. Seems you're having trouble maintaining your mental health. Remember, you can just increase it, not with entertainment, but also with other methods such as eating meals at the diner, restaurant, or cafeteria, or asking your parents to take you on a trip. Wait, but how close am I? I'm 7 out of 10 on my expectations now. I guess I could buy some apple pie? Wait, if going on a trip, that's not actually a bad idea. So I could do this. It takes my entire schedule, but lunch is a chance to relax, but today the canteen is especially lively. You make your way to what has become your regular seat at Nathan's table. Nathan looks up at you as you take your seat. Hi! Hi. Ready for the show? You're not sure what he means and are about to ask when a photocopy of a torn page is slipped onto the table in front of you. What's this about? We're about to find out. I like the music just got all like dark and like we're here to beat up some bad guys and save the president. He points sadly to a table somewhere behind you and you turn your chair to see. Suddenly one student is standing on the table waving the important quiet. Around you, you realize the photocopied sheets have been put on some tables. The student holds up one of the sheets and clears the throat. Somewhere across the cafeteria, a girl starts to cry as their diary entry is read aloud to the whole school to hear. The reading is painful. The girl whose diary is being read out screams for them to stop. Please, stop! But they don't stop. Can't stop. Game stop. Before long, the room is filled with cruel laughter and murmurs. Paper airplanes are being made from her photocopied words and flung around the room. By the time it ends, the girl has fled the hall, followed by her embarrassed friends. I'm not sure how anyone can recover from that shame. It could have been me. What do you mean? If you hadn't. Nathan's hands are balled into a fist on the table. Thank you for bringing my book back to me, Rikurian. As you realize what he means, you feel massively relieved at your choice. Things could have gone differently. And now we're at school. Time to assign our brain points. We're gonna learn today. There's the one to the next map. There we go. Grab some of those. We're really chilling today, huh? No Renegade Hydrate? Nope, no Renegade Hydrate. Just chilling. Good vibes only. Thank you for the Paragon Hydrate, though. Okay. I have a high enough intelligence now to get the internet. I just realized that. Let's learn evolution and chemical reactions. I have to choose the next skill. I can either learn physics or astronomy. I think I'm gonna go physics as my route here because it fits with the whole computer programmer thing more so than astronomy does. You and Bobby go to the Playhouse. It's a rousing musical. A bit long in the middle. Still good, though. That was like the best thing I've ever seen. They were so good. Their voices. Oh, how the wind swells. Bobby's loud singing draws everyone's attention to the two of you. Sing along with her. I'm just imagining them singing songs from Wicked now because like that's all the rage. You both launch into the most memorable song together. A few people laugh and clap when you finish. Thank you, thank you. Thanks for going to this with me. My dad would never take me, and going alone is the pits. Talk about being alone. Is being alone really that bad? Bobby gets oddly quiet for a bit. Yeah, I hate it. Laying in bed at night is just hugging my stuffed animals, afraid. That's why the crowd is great. Hard to feel alone when everyone's watching you, right? Yeah, so. Thanks again for coming. Thanks. She hums the score to herself for the rest of the time you're hanging out. The Orpheus Theater. Home of the Fighting Orphs. Okay, first things first. We gotta finish our basic ingredients. Now that we've done that, what can we get at the carnival? Lemonade cellar. Exotic store. We don't have money. Can't do any of that stuff because we don't have the money. You see a creepy guy at the park that seems to be taking notes on all the teenagers. Yeah, that would be creepy. I have to admit. I agree with that. After watching him for a few minutes, he sees you staying. Hey there, young human on the younger side. I assume you're worried about the nefarious reasons for my work. He holds up a notebook and smacks it with his hand. Yeah. Do you go to Southern Baptist High School by any chance? I do not. I am in middle school. Somehow. Oh, yes, of course. You are too young for the high school. Are you perchance a human baby? I am Sergio Guerrero, a journalist by trade, looking into a story that has to do with the human school I mentioned. Does being a journalist also include being creepy around kids? Quite often. Not always. No, not always. More than probably is appropriate, though. it does often involve a lot of very boring work. Research, note-taking, interviews with humans, transcriptions, nothing for the faint of heart, but few things are more rewarding when the pieces come together. With that, the strange man returns to writing in his notebook. Well, so a storm is inside my brain? I don't know. I love the fact that it's like creative writing. Can we what would happen if we started leveling up our creative writing without learning to read? It's gotta be an interesting combination there. Gonna lurk for a bit. Woke up at 6 a.m. Training, you have to do cat sit and do regular chores. Alrighty, Matilde. Thanks for lurking and stopping in. Always good to see you, man. Going to work on our board games a bit. I know it's going to lower things with my folks, but Happy New Year to you too. Actually, we could probably finish mastering board games. Oh geez, -5 for studying mathematics. No wonder my skills dropped down so quickly. Slowly getting that mental health back up to a somewhat reasonable spot. I learned magnetism and bacteria. Tap the surprise neuron to get a random reward. How random. Lol. Oh boy, we are not having a lot of luck with these today. Oh, it's like a spin the wheel random. Cool. Wow, I didn't even find a new dive point or anything with that one. Let's see, there's a new option here. I can tutor people. Actually, not a terrible idea. Namely because it gives me a good amount of money. Honestly, $15 per time we do it. Bobby is hanging out at your place. Yay? Oh, I need you to read lines with me. I've got a scene coming up in class and I need to memorize it, please. My big final... Alright. You need help. We're gonna run into a small problem here, though, Bobby. I know we're like 13. But as I keep trying to explain to people... I don't know how to read. He hands you the playbook. It's all the parts not highlighted. Oh, okay. Hello. Welcome to Cafe. Don't welcome to Cafe me, Pedro. You have some nerve talking to me like I'm just anyone. Ugh. She knocks the playbook out of your hand with a angry swipe. Oh, sorry. Whoops. Can't say you weren't in character. The moment took me. Can we go from the top? Okay, but keep your hands to yourself. I'll do my best. You spend a few hours practicing lines together until she has it down. Come home one day to find your parents juggling. Oh, guess you weren't expecting to find me being so spry, huh? The moment they noticed you they dropped the 3 balls they were practicing with. What are you even doing? Important to expand yourself, learn new skills whenever you can, keeps you sharp. Tell them you're a dork. You are a massive dork. Huh, but one that stays sharp. They go back to juggling. They're not actually that bad. Learn knife skills. Okay. Just gonna watch some cartoons to fill up the last bit of time here. And then I'll do my schedule. We're gonna finish learning anthropology. There. I think that's enough. What? You spy Nathan sitting on a bench, writing in a new-looking book. As he sees you, he closes the small book quickly and clutches it tightly. Oh, hi. You got a new notebook? Yeah. I don't think I'll be bringing this one to school. That's probably wise. You here with your parents? No, I just came on my own. Being here is just better than being at home. Just gets a bit boring is all. You want to do something? I was gonna get food. I don't know, I don't really have any money on me, I just spent it all. I can cover you, don't worry about it. Nathan looks warily at you. Really? Yeah, really. Well, okay then. I'll murder a cinema hot dog. You went to the movie theater to eat the food. Why? You both sit down and eat your hot dogs.
Spend a lot of time at the mall?
Yeah, like I said, it's better than being at home.
You don't seem to like being at home very much.
There's a long pause, as if you wonder if you said too much. Well, for starters, I have 2 of them.
2 homes?
My parents don't live together. One lives aboard the Ark, the other on Earth. I'm what you call an ultimate life form.
Oh wow, I'm sorry, that's hard.
It's better than this way. It was worse before.
Nathan shifts in his seat. This seems to be a hard subject for him. You brush crumbs from your clothes, so you see Nathan make the stand. As he retrieves his notebook, you can't resist asking, "So, what were you writing today?"
About my parents, I guess, and me.
Can I see?
Initially, Nathan clutches the book to himself, and slowly he lowers it and hands it to you. It's not good, but I guess I trust you. You did buy me a hot dog.
I've never seen hot dog spelt with a dash. Like, ever.
You scan the words. The dark descriptions look like a monster. Appears to be pretty scary. You know, because we don't know what words are.
Wow, this is powerful stuff, Nathan.
You hand the book back to Nathan, who takes it and puts away slowly, as if it was fragile. You know, I've never chosen to show anyone something I've written before.
I don't know much about poetry, but it's good and scary.
Yeah, well, monsters are scary.
Yeah?
That's how we studied anthropology. We learned about Nathan.
Hi.
This is how the British tell you it happened. Like how buying the groceries is a chore. Uh-oh. The scary music is back. You're at your locker when you can't help but overhear a familiar voice.
Hasn't come out for ages.
You look where a small group are gossiping, led by a usual suspect.
Who hasn't come out where? Oh, your friend Nathan the Pariah kicked off big time. Some kids got a hold of his stupid notebook and showed it to a teacher. It's all monsters this and monsters that. Run, hide. Obsessed much? Teacher threatened to call his parents and the Pariah hit the roof. Sent to the principal and everything. He's been in the bathroom for ages.
The group moved away, giggling all the while. Worrying about your friend, you head to the toilets by the cafeteria. This is just the cafeteria. As you get close, Nathan leaves the boys' toilets. He looks awful, like maybe he's been crying.
Nathan!
He rubs his nose roughly on his sleeve and looks at you with dark eyes. Yeah, what's up?
I heard some kids saying you were sent to the principal. Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Are you sure? Because
I said I'm fine. Just leave me alone. With that, Nathan makes to run past you.
Should we stop him or let him go? I don't know which would be the better option here. Like, stopping him and confronting him would be like, that's what friends do. But honestly, like, maybe he just needs some space. The whole situation's kind of messed up, and it's not like we're going to be able to fix it. We can't go to the principal and go, no, you don't understand. It's because his parents are abusive. That came out wrong. So, maybe we just let him go. All you can do is watch him go. You hope he'll be okay.
Irrational numbers.
Yeah. That's a metaphor for life right there.
Irrational numbers.
Not having a ton of luck on these reveals. No, I don't know if we're actually going to get a, there. Something I can use. Am I out of brain points? I got 5. Okay. Voila! The power is yours. Spin the wheel! What do I get? What do I get? What do I get? That works. I'll take it. Not enough brain points for that one. Okay. You? No. Alright, well, that's it for those. There. I learned knife skills. Oh, hello. Just sit anywhere you want, hon. I actually wanted to ask you some stuff about short order cooking. Oh, for like a school project? No, the other day you told me that I could. The other day? Oh, you're that kid. I don't really think I'd see you again. I don't actually know anything about cooking. I was just telling you that to impress you because impressing a small boy is about the only thing I can do with my life that's worth anything. Yeah, ask away. How do you keep track of like 12 things at once? You don't. Seriously, you just need to keep your cooking station organized. If you know where things go, it can really help, especially if you start in the same spot. Say, cutting the cooking service up into 12 sections and going through them clockwise. Like they do at the Mongolian barbecue place. You have to be able to juggle a dozen different things by now and handle a busy dinner. Trust me, no one cares how busy you are if the food is late or ruined. As if on cue, someone else comes to the diner. Ah, duty calls. Let me get you another milkshake on the house. I've scored 2 free milkshakes off of this lady. For just letting her teach me how to do menial tasks around a diner. Manages to seat the new people, another group after that, and gets everyone's meal going. And still gets you that free drink. We can learn magnetism, philosophy, microeconomics. Yeah, that sounds like a good thing for a 12-year-old to learn.
Bacteria. Still not learning how to read, though.
Bobby randomly gives you a massive hug in the middle of hall. I nailed my scene! Thanks so much for running lines with me.
Congratulate her.
Great work! Oh, I know. I'm just that talented. Oh, hello, my adoring public.
She blows kisses at random people in the hall.
Today I have conquered middle school. Tomorrow I will conquer the highest of schools.
Getting your PhD? Bobby skips off, obviously on cloud 9. You were lounging around the house, doing nothing, bored, annoyed, and more importantly, bored.
Bored, huh?
Tell the truth and say, yup, it's obvious. You say in a very bored way.
You need to learn to entertain yourself. Don't you know how to daydream? Have adventures in your own head? You could be on space or Mars. You could be in Elven Village. You can do anything. But look at you, bored as a lump on a frog.
Oh man, now all I could do is daydream about being bored.
Just trying to help. Hey, Lunar! Thank you so much for the Paragon Hydrate.
Your parent wanders off grumbling. Raise my imagination. How are you doing, Lunar? I can make a pillow for it. That'll raise my imagination a little bit. I don't know what else I could do with 5 action points. You know what I can do, though? Go on a trip to raise my imagination. No, oh yeah, I can. Here we go. You're doing well? I'm glad to hear it. Greetings from Grand Canyon. Oh boy, I'm glad we spent the day at the Grand Canyon. Now we have to go back to school.